How's it going today, YouTube? It is another beautiful sunny day here in Fort Myers, Florida. We are on a mission today. The mission is to find a drift spot. You know, you go find an empty parking lot somewhere far away as you can from houses and apartments and wait for the cops to eventually show up. You know, if you're lucky, you can get 10-15 minutes in. If you got a really good spot, maybe a half an hour. But more than likely, you're gonna get the cops called on you. Now, my advice in that situation is to just be respectful, right? Cops get a lot of flack now, especially nowadays, with everything going on. And if you are that guy that they catch and have a pleasant experience with, maybe, just maybe, you get let off with a warning. We're doing a motorsport that requires practice, but you can't always afford to go to a track to do practice every single time. I've done some research basically on just Google Earth. I went on and went around the city and looked for big parking lots. And I'm gonna go try and talk to the business owners today to see if we can get permission to be there, so it's one less thing that we could get in trouble for. The cops could still show up and get us on reckless driving, you know, noise violations if they're really upset, but we're trying to limit those factors by getting permission to be somewhere. By the way, I just did a 2-minute long video at one stoplight. How's the traffic in your town? Comment below. Back at the house, today is a happy day. I got a couple things in the mail, both have to do with the channel. So let's open up these boxes and see what we've got. All right, start with this big one here. Now, the last few videos that I've shot have been just on my iPhone with a microphone. I did a lot of research and decided to get the Sony X3000, mainly because I've seen a lot of better reviews about the quality of the lens on this one, but also because I got this really awesome one with the live remote. So I can put that on my wrist, start and stop the record from there, and actually see, it's got a screen on it so you can see exactly what you're looking at, which is awesome. Got a package that came with the helmet mounts, screen cleaner, memory card in here, grip and tripod. This is the all-in-one car kit. So this has got the suction cup mounts so that we can hook it up to the car. I'm gonna be using that for some shots at the new drift spot, so that's exciting. Got a backpack thing it comes with, cords, all that stuff. Definitely psyched about that. And this, I teased about on Instagram for when we are drifting, to possibly have a little bit more light in some of these dark parking lots. So for the tow rig truck, got a 36-inch light bar. Really excited about this. Not that bad, like 60 bucks on Amazon. Gonna get a couple more for the back of the truck so that they're floodlights and we can turn them out. But this is a good start and a good first project for the truck. All right, new day, new camera. This is the Sony Action Cam, so hopefully the footage looks incredible, right? Anyway, about to take off the fuse panel here inside the truck to find those pigtails for the switches, which are called Uplander switches. I thought of that in the last 24 hours as well. See where we need to hook up our wires going out to the light bar. All right, this is a 10 mil socket. Well, definitely the spot we need to be looking in. I can already see 30 amp ones that we're looking to use. So we know we're in the right spot. There we are, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we want. Let's see if I can show you a little bit better here. Well, we'll probably just go ahead and use this wire, I guess, since it's already exposed. It doesn't really matter, it's just what switch it's gonna be on, which doesn't really matter. Now we've got two options in terms of hooking up wires that go through the firewall. Ford actually puts these four wires so that you can use them without having to run other wiring. But what you're gonna run into there, because they're short, is that means you're gonna have to connect or solder on the inside of the truck and on the outside of the truck. It's 2 more connections, it's 2 more possible failure points. And I already have a hole in the firewall where a bunch of other wires are run through. Anyway, so I am going to run a wire through the firewall with that, leave those Ford included wires off because I don't want to solder more than I have to. All right, so in order to hook them up, the light bar comes with your nice shielded wire here. It's got the positive and negative. And rather than having 2 just random strings of wire in there and then they're permanently attached, so if you ever want to take the light bar off, or if you need to take the front bumper off your truck, you're going to actually have to cut the wire and leave them there. I got this idea from another YouTuber. I will try and attach his video on here. You use a power cord. And the beauty of this, you have the plugs, and you can use these plug ends. If I ever have to take off the front bumper, I can just unplug it and we're good. So that's a fantastic idea. I did not come up with it myself, but thank you to the guy who did. And again, I'm gonna try and link his channel below. So what I'm gonna be working on now is deciding how much length we need to run from the front of the engine bay through that hole behind the fuse panel, and that's where I'm gonna solder the female end to. Now you may be asking yourselves, Brennan, it seems like this video has been shot over the course of a week. Well, you would be right, guys. You would be right. I am taking several days to do this because I got 2 jobs. Running a company is no small task, as some of you can understand. And I'm just trying to be real with you guys. And yeah, some of these projects take place over the course of several days. The important part is I'm getting them done, I'm having fun with them, which is the main point of the channel, was to get out there and do more. So if I may encourage you guys as well, get out, work on your cars, work on your trucks, have some fun with your friends, because life's better when you're having a little bit of fun. I got 2 more. These are gonna be delicious. All right, guys, it is Saturday night. We are back at the shop. Now that Daniel's here, we're gonna finish the light bar install in the truck. I think getting the bar on there is gonna be much easier with 2 people anyway. And then we have to go test it out. What better way to test it out than light up the night with a little street drifting? Yeah. So we're gonna play with all the new toys. We got the Sony X3000. Want to be GoPro, maybe better than GoPro. We shall find out tonight, because we're going to mount this on the car. We're excited to play with all of our new toys and burn some rubber. So, come along for the journey, won't you? First, we need to eat some burgers. Have no headlights. Had headlights yesterday. Messed around with all this stuff. Now we don't have headlights. But the weird thing is, we haven't touched anything having to do with the headlights. And now we're finding out that my fuse readout from the manual is completely incorrect, because we just pulled the fuse for the headlights and it turned off the dash. So now we're not going anywhere until we get this figured out, because as bright as those lights are, they aren't road legal and we can't get to the spot with them.
We're headed out to go test out the light bar, do some street drifting, see if we can light up the night and have some fun. Work for you?
Works for me.
Let's get it.
Let's go. Very excited with what we got accomplished today. The light bar looks super sick. Did a really good job of lighting up the parking lot, which is exactly what I wanted it for. And I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like I'm progressing. I can throw it into the left-handed turns. I got down. Left hand, I'm just kicking out. But the right hand, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. I need more space. Every time I'm coming out of that turn to transition, I'm looking at those boxes going, don't hit them.
Yeah. Well, it's better than the pole that was there before, so.
Yeah, for real. Down there, the pole just, I honestly, I don't know if it was more space or not down here.
Maybe it's just because it was
but
bright yellow.
It was the mental of that bright yellow pole going, wrap your car around me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Nah, you killed it tonight. Definitely getting better. You successfully killed 2 tires as well.
I did. We killed 2 tires on the same side of the car, so a little weird there, but that was the only newer tire on the vehicle, and it's pretty thrashed too. Well, we have a very big surprise hopefully coming this week. It's in the works, we'll say that. Daniel and I are going to go out on Tuesday and look for another car.
So we're going to have some fun.
This is my pride and joy. It's my baby. I want to get good before I start destroying it. So we need ourselves a drift missile. Something that we can both share, something we can beat on together, something that we can learn with and progress with.
And I don't have to worry about breaking that.
Yeah. I don't really want to be like, hey, here's a bill for all the work that needs to be done.
Right.
Or
Spend all
you
night
owe
in
me
the
a new
shop.
car because you wrapped it around a yellow pole.
Yeah, no, that's all you left.
So we're gonna get a new car for us to share for the channel, for you guys to share with us. We're really excited about that. But for tonight, this is it.
That's a wrap. Until next time.
Appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel with friends. Go on to our Instagram, Outsider Motors.
Yeah.
Outsider Motor.
Outsider Motorsports.
That one.
Yeah?
Named it myself, can't you tell?
Oh,
Go there,
awesome.
find us. We're gonna get crazier as we go. So thanks for watching.